To conclude our treasures from God's Word, we're going to Bible reading, and that's the Bible reading of Revelation 17, chapter 17, verses 1 through 11. And Danello Bryan is going to be doing our reading for us, so let's follow along with him as he handles that reading.
One of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and said to me, "Come, and I will show you the judgment on the great prostitute who sits on many waters, with whom the kings of the earth committed sexual immorality, and earth's inhabitants were made drunk with the wine of her sexual immorality." And he carried me away in the power of the Spirit into a wilderness. And I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet-colored wild beast that was full of blasphemous names, and that had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was clothed in purple and scarlet, and she was adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls. And she had in her hand a golden cup that was full of disgusting things and the unclean things of her sexual immorality. On her forehead was written a name, a mystery: Babylon the Great, the mother of the prostitutes and of the disgusting things of the earth. And I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of the holy ones and with the blood of the witnesses of Jesus. Well, on seeing her, I was greatly amazed. So the angel said to me, "Why is it that you were amazed? I will tell you the mystery of the woman and of the wild beast that is carrying her, and that has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The wild beast that you saw was, but is not, and yet is about to ascend out of the abyss, and it is to go off into destruction. And the inhabitants of the earth, those whose names have not been written in the scroll of life from the founding of the world, will be amazed when they see how the wild beast was, but is not, and yet will be present. This calls for a mind that has wisdom. The 7 heads mean 7 mountains, where the woman sits on top. And there are 7 kings. 5 have fallen. 1 is, and the other has not yet arrived. But when he does arrive, he must remain a short while. And the wild beast that was, but is not, it is an 8th king, but it springs from the 7, and it goes off into destruction.
Danello, really appreciated your reading. You were assigned to study study number 2, which is study number 5, which is accurate reading. And of course, we know accurate reading means we need to read what's on the page, accurately. And one of the best things we can do for that, we're helped to appreciate, is to prepare well. And no doubt you did that. And I was following with your pronunciation. Your pronunciation was accurate. You certainly spoke clearly. And I noticed that you were making a great effort, even though this is not particularly what you were working on, but you were making a great effort to make sure that you made audience contact. And you did a really nice job of that. One thing that we want to, all of us want to keep in mind when we do that, it's not always easy to do that and maintain accuracy with our reading. And you did a great job of it all the way into the very last verse. You skipped a word there. You skipped also. And so it's one of those things. It's one of those techniques that you continue. I encourage you to continue to work on that, because as you work on that, one thing that you might find helpful when you look up at the audience, maybe you can place your finger or somewhere to keep your place so where you can get right back down to get to that place. Because in this particular case, it didn't matter in the meaning of the reading, but there can be times where if we skip a word or we say something wrong, we can actually alter the meaning of the words. But that was a really, really nice job. We really appreciate that. We thank you for your efforts on that. And we can see how preparation really pays off when we put forth the effort to do a nice job, and you certainly did that. We appreciate it.